Hello, my name is Paavo Pärn and I'm here on behalf of Estonian Digital Construction Cluster. I will introduce you one of the top Estonian startups regarding in our construction sector. So overall in Estonia we have about 1,400 startups. So we are like a startup nation, and to prove that in the first quarter it was invested into these startups more than 1 billion euros. So as a small nation, it's a huge number actually. And 40 of them are related with construction. So it's not much, but it's very difficult to innovate in a construction sector because the sector is so like physical. So you have to build a house, you have to put a screw on the wall, so you cannot digitalize that. And I have taken out actually 8 of them of startups, and the reason is these are the startups who are making revenue already and they have some employees. So the rest are basically ideas or in the phase to grow. And the first one, of course, there's Bisley also in there, but I will not introduce Bisley anymore because everybody heard about Bisley. But the first one in my row is R8 Technology, and this company is a digital operator to save energy and control climate inside the building. And in the portfolio, they have all the biggest supermarkets here in Estonia. And they have a solution to save energy by optimizing the heating system. So this is the technology they are using. Also, you can see the revenue here, what they make monthly and how many employees they have. So the next one is Remato. Remato have a lot of functionality. One of them is for project leading. With them, you can do easily the site documentation, finances, and offers from the subcontractors, for instance. Also, they track working hours. They have a GPS location for each workers. You know where they are, and you can set them tasks and follow the task management as well. And also, the last one they have is a tool management system. So each tool has a QR code, and you can easily detect where is the tool, when it needs maintenance, and basically who has stolen it. You know where it is. So this is Remato. Also have been in the market many years already, make some revenue, 160,000 monthly, and has 15 employees. This is interesting one. Fyma is a company, AI-powered analytics from video feed. And they're interesting because they can take information out from any video source. So if you have your own camera or you make video by phone, so they can use it as a source and take out useful information and statistics for you. For instance, if the camera is in the supermarket, you can easily follow people and see where they stop, which shop they visit the most, what clothes or where they stand in the supermarket, and read some stuff, and also all related with the cars. So how the cars are acting in the parking lot or in the streets. So they are very popular and raised a lot of money, and that investors are interested about this one. Next one are more traditionals. They are similar, that's why I put them on the same page. One is Pidrento and the other one is Moderan. Pidrento is a property management software. If you have multiple property like apartments, for you it's easy to make contracts. You get all the utilities into this platform, and also it connects with many other platforms like Airbnb, for instance. And Moderan is similar, but it's more related to business premises. So this is the difference. Next one is interesting. It's Creatomus. They have been on the market for a long time already, and they have developed a lot during this time. They turn Creatomus turns your design catalog into 3D configurator. So they have made about 30 of them already. For instance, one of their clients is Ramirent, and Ramirent has this, I don't know, sojak, I don't know. The boxes are you see them on the construction site where the workers are living. So you can configure them as you want them. So and Ramirent can produce them. And so it's all with module houses as well. They have one development in UK, where the whole area, like more than 100 houses, you can buy them and use this configurator to know what kind of house do you want, and the factory knows exactly how to produce them for you. So, but this Gratomus is focused on creating you this configurator, basically. Maybe similarity is with them is Parallelo and Spacemaker in Norway. They're using the same logic behind there. And also with Gratomus have been together in Norway selling to Puugluk because they have quite standard house and it's easy for them to use this configurator. So, and our aim together with Gratomus was to find a plot for them where they can put their houses easily. So it's in seconds, you know how many units you can build there, and you can give the price offer for the plot owner. So you don't have to wait when the plot owner starts to sell the plot, then you start make the calculation, some sketch, it takes months, and probably somebody will buy it before that, but you can do it easily with Gratomus. But as things are, big companies are old-fashioned. Somebody will lose their job, so they stop the process with us and doing it in an old-fashioned way. The next one is Consorto. Consorto is a tech-driven platform matching investors with a real estate interest in all over the Europe. Basically, if you want to buy a hotel in Spain, so with the Consorto system, he finds you this hotel and it has a price and so on and so on. So it's useful, but maybe it needs some time to develop and needs some trust from the buyers as well. And the last one is Event. This is I'm one of the founder of this, and basically Event finds architects and engineers and forms a team out of them, and also gives instant price offer for design to client and for the freelancers as well. So this is as simple as it can get. Today we have 70 architects engineers in the platform already, and we have 3 jobs ongoing. We are making revenue already, and we have 3 employees. So that's it about Estonian startup regarding in the sector. Thank you.
Okay, we had a question right here.
Yeah, can you tell a bit more about the digital construction cluster? Are these companies all in the cluster, or what's that about?
Yeah, they are not all in the cluster. Some of them are. Estonian digital construction cluster, there are about 60 companies. There are companies in all range of the fields. There are a lot of designers, there are producers, there are construction companies, also there are universities inside. So Estonia is a small country and we all keep together. We share knowledge. Yeah, of course, it took like first 4 years to open up people that this is not your knowledge. Share it and let's work together. So our competition is not in Estonia; it's outside. We have to fight with the Polish market, for instance, when we're going to Norway. But early, Estonian companies still want to hide the knowledge to each other, so they have some advantage in Norway, for instance. So we are working closely together. There are a lot of new develops and government supports us, and so that's why it's easy. So with a small nation, so we have gained some trust, and it helps a lot.
Thank you. And we have a question which suits very great from here. Have some construction-related startups gained more than 1 million seed money? Does anyone have unicorn potential?
I'm not so sure about this seed money, but I know that there are a lot of companies, not the seed money, but a lot of from this database, there was invested 1 million this year into these 40 startups.
There's
Yeah.
actually more of them. For example, Berg is another startup in our industry, and they just raised money over 1 million.
Yeah. There are. Yeah. There are these companies. Yeah. But there is potential. But the construction itself, it's not so software based. It's more like physical process. So and investors are scared about these develops. And every country has their own rule set, and so that's why it's difficult. They don't see this big scaling in this sector.
But do you think people in this sector, I mean constructors, builders, are they ready for startups in this sector?
I believe so. Especially in Estonia, where everybody must have a startup. But in the end of the line, there must be someone who takes this Gyprock wall panel and put it on the wall and use screws to tighten it up. So we can educate or go ahead with the management and educate them, but the workers still. I've seen the photos when somebody is keeping like a laptop in the hand and putting screws on the walls, but in the end, this guy who knows a lot says, okay, I'm a manager now. I need somebody else to put the screw on the wall. And then you start to teach this guy to use the laptop. And in the end, okay, I'm the manager now, so I need another one. So it's an endless process. And if you take, for instance, the car manufacturing, the car is very similar. So they don't depend on is it south or what is the landscape. So they are you can produce 1 million similar cars. So in a construction sector, each building is so different. So it's very difficult to automate the process. But it's possible. But maybe not in a scale that the car industry is doing.
Yep. And do we have questions in the audience? No. If so, then thank you, Paavo.